object, we play around with Thinker a little bit, right? So we created an object, even not persisted, and then we persisted it, meaning that we went ahead and put it in the database table. That's fine. But what I want to tell you is that sometimes you might see that my information might be different from the last video, whatever information I have on the table. And I just got to tell you, just focus on what you're learning. So if I told you on the last lecture that you were going to learn how to update and delete, focus on that. Don't worry about what kind of data I have in my table, or or if it's different from yours. Do not worry about that. Just worry that we have data in the table, and worry that you're going to learn how to update and delete on this lecture, okay? Because sometimes I have to come back to the lecture and delete certain data because my computer can fail, my internet could fail, the editor could fail, and I have to delete constantly and change the data inside there to kind of have things going for you guys to see working. Okay, so anyway, let's go to PHP Thinker. Let's go to Thinker real quick. So PHP Artisan Thinker. Let's create a variable to hold the object that we are going to be finding. So we're gonna find the post. So we write the namespace, right, and the 2 colons to say we're gonna create define a method that actually write a method that we have already called find, and we're gonna find record with ID number 3 if you have one. If you don't have it, find whatever record you want. We're gonna get the object and we are going to update its properties. I'm gonna update this and I'm gonna say updated record with ID 3. Okay, enter. Okay, it's not in the database yet. All right, I just wanted you to see that. So now we are going to, I just press my up arrow key in my keyboard, and we're gonna update the content. Updated record content with ID 3. All right, if I go like this and I go in the database, you can see right here, you're gonna see that it doesn't change because we haven't persisted that information. So in order for us to persist it, we're gonna say post, save, enter, and it says true right here. That means the data is persisted. If I refresh it, you can see that that has been updated. And the great thing about it, when you use the save method, is that the created at and the updated at are entered automatically for us. Okay, so now we know how to update data, right? Now let's learn how to delete, and I'm going to show you something right now. And what's going to happen is, I want you to pay very close attention to this field right here. Remember that we have created this functionality. When we try to delete an item, it actually doesn't get deleted, it gets to trash. So we won't be able to actually delete the item normally, right? So we have to use special function to delete it permanently. Right now, if we try to delete this record with ID number 3, we're gonna have a date here, right? So let's try that real quick. We still have the object, right? Let's see. Delete, enter. You can see that it's true. So we still have the object with ID number 3 there. And refresh, and you can see that the object is still there, that record, but we have a date. That means it was self-deleted, so that means it was trashed. Now let's see if with Thinker we can pull it and delete it permanently. Let's see if that could happen. So post, and let's do this real quick. All right, space, and we're gonna say post and only trashed. Okay, let's see that. If I say only trash, enter, let's see that. Can I force delete it? Enter, it says 1. Let's go here and check it out. As you can see, the record has been deleted. All right, so with Thinker we can do the same thing that we can do basically with our application with routes. We can use the same methods, and we can property, but the good thing with Thinker is that we can play around here first before jumping into creating a route and doing all kinds of crazy stuff in our application that sometimes is a little hard to do, right? Because we're short on time sometimes. So it's It's pretty cool to have a tool like this that we can use. All right. So anyway, I hope you had a lot of fun with Thinker. It's a lot of other commands that you can try it out with Thinker. And I suggest for you to go to laravel.com and find out some more information about Thinker if you want to play around with it a little more. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. And I'll see you in the next lectures.